I don't know if y'all know, but as it relates to this car game and always trying to upgrade and do stuff, sometimes it can be just a never-ending rabbit hole that you just can't climb yourself out of. And y'all, I got boost problems.
Baby, I need you. Hit it.
All right, so what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous do. That's right, Blue Oval Media. And on today, you all, I am going to show you all what I have not recorded and an update on this car that you all have not seen. And for anybody that's following the channel, you know what I'm talking about. So I would say for the last almost 2 months, 2.5 months, I have been trying to get my tune and boost levels at the place that I always wanted it to be. Kind of took a break from chasing horsepower, and to be honest, I'm really not chasing it. I'm just trying to get everything right as it relates to the tune that I have. And so I want to show you all what ended up happening and why it's been taking so long for me to get to the boost level that I want. So I took this off, okay? So I had this one right here on the car, all right? And this is the stock one for 03 Cobra. So for you all that don't know, I have a Terminator motor in the car, and this is the stock crank pulley setup. I ended up taking this one off and went over and puts this one right here on. This right here, okay? And I put it on for several reasons. Number one, this is a 4-pound lower crank pulley. It gives you the opportunity to have more boost, where this one you're very limited and you have to use, you know, more of a smaller pulley up here. But that gave us more boost, and I thought aesthetically it looked better. But now the problem has been, since I've put that on, we are not getting the boost, the actual boost numbers that we wanted. Even though I did the research and people said if you go with the 4-pound lower and 3.5 upper, you should be at this level of boost, etc. That's just not what happened in my situation. So I'm literally gonna show you all the parts that I have, because I feel like I could literally work for Whipple at this point with all the stuff that I have ordered. So let's start with this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different belt sizes here, along with the belt that's on the car. And I actually returned one of the belts, all right? Then look at all of these. I have 3 of these. Now, I'm not sure if you all know how much these cost, but this is, I think these are all 3 100 millimeter. And it may be an issue on today, but I'm not sure, but these cost a lot of money. Then I have a 3.0 supercharger pulley, 3 1/4 supercharger pulley, 3 1/2. And then fresh off the truck, the FedEx truck, is a 3750 A-rib. Currently what's on here is a 4.0. And it's a reason why. Now, the reason why I have the 4.0 on the car now is because when we ran the 4-pound lower with the 3 1/4, we were at 29 pounds of boost. 29 pounds of boost is way too much. So then we ran the 3 1/2. We was at 27 pounds of boost. Way too much. So then we decided to go with the 4.0 just to kind of get mid-range. Then that took us to 20 pounds of boost. It's like so freaking confusing. I'm like, I don't get it. So just so you can understand, with my old setup with the stock lower crank, I had 22.9 pounds of boost, which put me at 738, almost 740 rear wheel horsepower. That's to the tires on a Mustang dyno. For all of you critics out there, it was on a Mustang dyno. So now I'm at 20 pounds of boost with this 4.0. And obviously that's not having me at the numbers that I want to be at. And so now today I am going to put this 3750 pulley on here And then we're gonna try to get it tuned again. But here's where the issue becomes again. So when I put this on, we had to remove this one here, which is this piece right here. And what that does is that it helps the belt. This will stay on here like that. I mean, it wouldn't look exactly like that. And what it does, it helps with the belt slippage because it wraps the belt around this one more. The problem was with this large of a pulley, I could not allow for that to actually sit on there. So I pulled it off. We don't have no belt slippage with the 4.0 right now with this setup. You all know I put the thump tensioner on here, but I had to pull that off and it worked fine. And it put us at 20 pounds of boost. So now I am going to remove this one, put the 375 on. Not sure if I'm gonna have to change the belt just yet, but I'm gonna remove it, put the 375 on. I do have a smaller belt if necessary, but the goal is, I don't know if I'm gonna have to use this again, but yeah, we're gonna see. Because when this was on, and even with the smaller pulley, it was touching the actual 4.0. So hopefully we're gonna see what happens, so stay tuned. All right, you all, quick update. I have rearranged a few things I really want to try with this idler pulley on here. So even though I put the new pulley on, and even though I didn't necessarily have slippage, I know that this is kind of close. I am going to attempt to see if this belt will work with this setup. We will see. If not, it's not a big deal. I do have another belt that I can use, but I'm gonna see if it works. But let me show you all where my concern may be. It may not be an issue at all, but I still wanna show you. So the concern is, do you see how close those are? Now, it may not be an issue at all, but this was the issue that I had with the 4.0 pulley. And so with that, and then also down there as well, there's not a lot of gap, for lack of better words, but it may be fine. It may be what it needs. I don't know, but I just want to make sure and check. And so I'm gonna try one of the bigger belts, try to put it on here with this on there, and then let's see what happens from there. So you all, please stay tuned. All right, as a quick update, it took all of my might, and the largest belt that I had, which is, I'm glad I didn't get rid of these belts. It took everything in me. I mean, this belt can't be no tighter on this car. But I was able to maneuver it and get this on here. And when I say this thing, if this thing slips, it's just not meant to be. I mean, with the thump tensioner, everything else back on here, I put this back on. Yes, it is tight. And so, as you all can see, I mean, that thing is wrapped around it. And man, this belt is brand new. And so, I think the next steps now is to start it just to make sure, but the thumb tensioner is there. When I say it took everything in me to get this thing on, it took everything in me, but it looks like the clearance is good on that. Like it won't be any, any rubbing of any sort. That's really what I'm more concerned about. And man, trying this on, getting it on the dyno, but let's start it up just to make sure that everything is all good. All right, so I got it on here. I got it running, and it looks like everything is going to be okay. Let me show you. So bottom line, I'm pretty excited about this because if this pulley don't get me there, there's only one other pulley in the world to get, and then I'll have a collection of pulleys at some point. I'm not gonna keep all these pulleys. I'm probably gonna get rid of them and probably throw them on Facebook Marketplace or something, because I don't need all these daggone pulleys. So yeah, man, we're getting there. I know it's been the longest process for you all that have been following me. And I know I've been trying to chase a number, but to be honest with you all, I'm actually just chasing drivability and compatibility, but then I don't want less than what I had before. So I can just tell you all right now, with that 4.0 pulley I was at, I went from 730 to 680. And you all know that, no, I had 680 on 93. I'm not gonna have E85 and then run lower. So I'm gonna put this one on there, see what happens at the dyno. Hopefully I can get 2 to 3 more. I really want Michael Jordan. I want 23, 24 pounds, to be honest. Michael Jordan or Kobe. But we'll see. If not, maybe I'll get the 361. But right now, I'm just fine with it. Just getting the drivability and everything running right and just getting this car ready for this season. Not trying to put a whole lot into it. Not trying to invest a whole lot, even though everything always costs money. But not trying to do nothing extra crazy because I feel like the car is finally in a good space running wise. And yeah, like I can literally drive it when I'm at these events now because physically I can drive myself. But one of the things you all don't know is that there were shows that I went to that I really couldn't drive the car because of the fact that there were still technicalities that were not addressed. And so sometimes this stuff can take a little bit of time. And so we're addressing it and getting it taken care of. So hopefully you all will see a dyno video soon. But in the meantime, do me a favor. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And I just want to thank everybody for still supporting me and this channel. Like I said, I've been doing everything that I can to make sure I still bring you all content. But thank you for still supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me and my family. It's your boy, Kendall Sean with Blue Over Media. I am out.